Bomber aircraft have been primarily designed to perform long-range strategic and stealth bombing missions. But bomber aircraft also have an even more important role in stopping war from happening in the first place by patrolling the skies with nuclear weapons. In this video, you'll see some of the world's best bombers operating today based on range and payload capacity. So fasten your seatbelts, we're starting. B-2 Spirit Stealth Bomber. The B-2 Spirit is one of the most famous strategic, long-range heavy bombers designed during the Cold War. This aircraft stands out with its unique flying wing construction, the leading edges of which are angled at 33 degrees, and the trailing edge has a double W shape. The B-2 Spirit has a radar-absorbent coating made of alternate high-frequency material. The B-2 is capable of all-altitude attack missions up to 50,000 feet, with a range of more than 6,900 miles on internal fuel and over 12,000 miles with one refueling, giving it the ability to fly to any point in the world within hours. These aircraft are manufactured at the Northrop Grumman facilities in Pico Rivera and Palmdale in California, US. Total procurement costs average $929 million per aircraft, which includes spare parts, equipment, retrofitting, and software support. The total program cost, which included development, engineering, and testing, averaged $2.1 billion per aircraft in 1997. A range of upgrade programs are working on improving the B-2's lethality, its ability to receive updated target information during a mission, and its ability to collect, process, and disseminate battlefield information with Joint Force commanders or other local first responders worldwide. In 2018, the U.S. Air Force outlined a series of upgrades including nuclear warfitting, a new integrated processing unit, the ability to carry cruise missiles, and threat warning improvements. It was reported that the Pentagon was evaluating an unmanned stealth bomber characterized as a mini B-2 as a potential replacement in the near future. B-52 Stratofortress. The B-52 Stratofortress is a successor of heavy bombers manufactured by Boeing. It is the longest-serving combat aircraft in the U.S. military. B-52 Stratofortress supports air interdiction, maritime, and offensive counter-air operations, and is operated by both the U.S. Air Force and NASA. This strategic bomber was designed to carry nuclear weapons. However, to date, it carries only conventional munitions. The new Stratofortress variant, B-52H, can carry free-fall bombs, cluster bombs, precision-guided missiles, joint direct attack munitions, and has a mixed payload capacity of 70,000 pounds. It can fly at speeds up to 650 miles per hour, 1,046 kilometers per hour, to an unfueled range of more than 10,000 miles and altitudes of more than 50,000 feet. B-52H cost of production was $60.2 million in 2018. The aircraft is powered by four General Electric F-118 GE100 turbofan engines internally mounted in the body of the wings. The engines have an exhaust temperature control system to minimize thermal signature. The cockpit accommodates two crew members. It is equipped with a color 9-tube electronic flight instrumentation system, EFIS, which displays flight, engine, and sensor data, and avionics systems and weapon status. Under a contract awarded to Northrop Grumman in February 2018, the USAF has begun a program to give the B-2 the capability to attack moving targets using precision-guided weapons such as the small-diameter Bomb-2. The contract involves the upgrade of displays and radar modes. In addition to carrying more smart bombs, moving them internally from the wing's upgraded models reduce drag and achieve a 15% reduction in fuel consumption. Air Force scientists are working to arm the B-52 with defensive laser weapons able to incinerate attacking air-to-air or surface-to-air missiles. The B-52 completed 65 years of continuous service with its original operator in 2020. After being upgraded between 2013 and 2015, the last airplanes are expected to serve well into the 2050s. B-1B Lancer. B-1B Lancer is a supersonic variable sweep wing strategic bomber of the U.S. Air Force and manufactured by Rockwell International at the end of the Cold War. It is commonly called the Bone, from B-1. This aircraft is the last of three strategic bombers in the U.S. Air Force fleet after the B-2 Spirit and the B-52 Stratofortress as of 2020. The B-1B launched in October 1984 and performed its nuclear strike roll missions. The aircraft carries a crew of 4 members and has the largest internal payload bay of any bomber. The B-1 Lancer can fly at a maximum speed of 900 miles per hour, 1,448 kilometers per hour, and has a typical combat range of more than 9,000 miles without refueling. The aircraft has 3 internal weapon bays and 6 external hardpoints under the fuselage. The maximum internal weapons payload is 75,000 pounds, and maximum external weapons payload is 59,000 pounds. The cost of unit per production was $415 million in 2018. In March 2008, the B-1B became the first aircraft to fly at supersonic speed using synthetic fuel. It is powered by 4 General Electric F101 GE102 turbo engines and can load 84 Mark 82 conventional 500-pound bombs. It can also carry an AGM-69A nuclear short-range attack missile. The EDO Corporation AN/ALQ-161 Defensive Avionics Suite provides jamming against early warning radar and the fire control radar of missiles and anti-air guns. The low radar cross-section, variable geometry wing, modern avionics, and afterburning engines enable the B-1 to carry the largest payload strike and offer long-range maneuverability, high speed, and survivability. The B-1B is expected to continue to serve into the 2030s, with the Northrop Grumman B-21 Raider to begin replacing the B-1B after 2025. Tupolev Tu-160 Blackjack. The Tu-160, NATO reporting name Blackjack, missile carrier is the largest and heaviest supersonic military aircraft ever built, and second only to the XB-70 Valkyrie in overall length. This aircraft was manufactured by Tupolev and Kasan Aircraft Production Association and designed to deliver nuclear and conventional weapons. It is primarily operated by the Russian Air Force and is available in 8 variants. This bomber can also carry free-fall bombs with a maximum weight of 40 tons in place of the missiles. It has an in-flight refueling system and is powered by 4 Kuznetsov NK-32 turbofan engines. The maximum and cruise speeds of the aircraft are 1,379 miles per hour, 2,220 kilometers per hour, and 596 miles per hour, 960 kilometers per hour, respectively, and has a range of more than 9,000 miles, 14,500 kilometers. The cost of this aircraft is about $2.8 billion. The Tu-160M modernization program began with the first updated aircraft delivered in December 2014 and cost $103 million. Tupolev Tu-22M. The Tu-22M bomber, NATO reporting name Backfire, is a supersonic, long-range strategic and maritime bomber manufactured by Tupolev and currently operated by the Russian Air Force and Russian Naval Aviation. The Tu-22M bomber performed its maiden flight in 1969 and entered into service in 1972. It was first deployed in Afghanistan from 1987 to 1989, and since then, a total of 497 Tu-22M bombers have been built. It is powered by 2 Kuznetsov NK-25 turbo engines installed in the body with large air intakes and dual exhausts. The aircraft carries a crew of 4 and can accomplish a cruise speed of 559 miles per hour, 900 kilometers per hour, and a maximum speed of 1,429 miles per hour, 2,300 kilometers per hour. The operational range of the aircraft is more than 4,000 miles. It can load standoff missiles, 6 nuclear or anti-radar missiles, air-to-surface missiles, and about 3 tons of free-fall bombs. The maximum takeoff weight of the bomber is 270,000 pounds. The aircraft is also armed with a double-barreled GSH-23 23mm gun that is remotely controlled in the tail turret. The total cost of Tu-22 bomber production is $1.5 billion. The aircraft is primarily used to conduct nuclear strike and conventional attack operations. It can also be deployed in anti-ship and maritime reconnaissance missions. The aircraft is fitted with PNA/PNAD bombing navigation radar system, Argon-2 radar fire control system, and a TV-based backup optical bomb sight. Tupolev Tu-95 Bear. Tupolev Tu-95, NATO reporting name Bear, is the next strategic bomber and missile carrier developed by Tupolev in our bomber list. The Tu-95 prototype made its flight in November 1952, but was originally constructed as a strategic, intercontinental heavy payload bomber aircraft. The aircraft is powered by 4 Samara Kuznetsov NK-12MP turboprop engines, each rated at 11,033 kilowatts.
Perfect.
The aircraft can attain a maximum speed of 571 miles per hour, 920 kilometers per hour, and a range of more than 9,000 miles. The combat radius and service ceiling of the aircraft are 400 miles and 40,000 feet respectively. The aircraft weighs around 200,000 pounds, and its maximum takeoff weight is 400,000 pounds. The cost per Tupolev Tu-95 has increased to $26.28 million. The aircraft is in service in the Russian Air Force Naval Aviation and Russian Air Force Army units, as well as with the Indian Air Force. The Tu-95 houses a large bomb bay at the center of gravity of the aircraft, which is immediately aft of the wing's central torsion box. The aircraft is capable of carrying 6 Kh-55 Granite nuclear-armed long-range cruise missiles with a range of 2,000 miles. Alternatively, the aircraft can carry 14 KH-SD anti-ship missiles with a range of 370 miles, or 8 conventionally armed KH-101 air-launched cruise missiles, which have a range of up to 2,000 miles. The aircraft is equipped with weather radar, a navigation and bombing radar, and a gunfire control radar. Xi'an H-6. The Xi'an H-6 is one of the best Chinese strategic bombers designed for long-range attacks and standoff attacks. It is a Chinese variant of the Tupolev Tu-22M bomber. The first bomber entered service in 1969. The H-6's internal weapon bay can house up to 19,841 pounds, 9,000 kilograms, of 551-pound, 250-kilogram class general-purpose bombs or a single nuclear bomb. The bomber is also armed with 2 23mm cannons and anti-ship/air-to-surface missiles. The aircraft has a cruise speed of about 500 miles per hour, 796 kilometers per hour, and a combat radius of 2,000 miles. Long-range cruise missiles effectively extend the bomber range to about 4,000 miles. Although the aircraft has a new nose radome housing a modern air-to-ground radar and an electro-optical targeting system is fitted under the nose. The advanced version of H-6, equipped with new turbofan engines, was launched in mid-2013. In January 2019, it was announced that H-6 had tested an analogous of the American mother of all bombs. What is the price per unit of Chinese Xi'an H-6? Try to guess in the comments. We'll uncover